We're excited to be joined in the office today by Tabatha Coffey. She's here to give us her expertise on a new product line that we're launching called Viviscal. For those who don't know, Viviscal is the world leader in hair growth supplements. It's 100% drug-free and backed by 7 clinical trials with proven results. Where did you first learn about Viviscal?
It's really interesting. Viviscal was like this hidden little secret that a lot of models and actresses were taking and knew about, and there were a handful of hairdressers that knew, especially the ones that were taking care of fashion week and fashion parades and celebrities. And it had been on my radar, so I had heard about it and heard this kind of little secret about this little miracle hair pill. And it wasn't until I actually needed a little miracle hair pill myself that I started actually using and seeking out Viviscal. So I was going through a lot of stress and hadn't been paying attention to myself, and literally looked in the mirror one day and just found that I had a clump of hair that was gone and had just totally shed out from all the stress that I was under, and it freaked me out, and I know what I'm doing. So if you're not a hairdresser and you don't know what's going on, I can imagine how you feel. And that's when I seeked out Viviscal and really needed some help so that I could grow my hair back in and get it healthy and strong and do all those kind of things.
So who do you recommend this product for? Is it for people who are experiencing like extreme hair loss, or can anyone take it that's looking for just general hair health?
I recommend it for everyone. For where I came into using Viviscal and where I needed Viviscal was kind of at the extreme spectrum, where I had experienced all this hair loss. It was from stress, and I needed something straight away. And I noticed results really quickly. So I now just take it every day because I want to maintain the health of my hair. I want it to feel healthier and shinier and feel thicker and all of those things. It helps it to grow quicker. So it depends on what you're looking for, but I believe that everyone can use it, everyone can benefit from it. Everyone has wear and tear on their hair. Everyone is blow drying their hair and colouring and flat ironing and doing all the things that we should be doing to our hair because it's fun and that's what hair is all about. But I think Viviscal is such a great supplement because if you just want to maintain and protect the health of your hair, or you want it to grow a little bit quicker, or you're the other end of the spectrum as I was, and you really are experiencing this severe hair loss and shedding, then it can help everyone out there.
I like the realistic results. I mean, your hair's not gonna change dramatically overnight, but
no.
How long does it take to see results?
That's such a great question. It is amazing, but it's not going to happen in one go. And people have to understand that. One tablet is not going to make the hair grow longer and thicker overnight. Nothing will do that. But here's the key, that you need to do it consistently. So you need to stay with it. And it's said that at least in 3 months you will notice a difference. For myself, I noticed a difference much sooner. So I noticed within a good month and a half to 2 months that where the patch of hair that had fallen out had been, I had all this hair growing back in and it was thicker. And then I started to notice, by month 3, 4, that the texture of my hair felt better and it felt thicker. So, some people, it will always vary on the individual, but in at least 3 months you will definitely see a difference. Some people will definitely experience it soon.
Hair loss is something that a lot of people are afraid to talk about and are kind of ashamed of and try to cover it up. What is advice that you would give to anyone going through and suffering hair loss?
It feels like such a dirty little secret because it feels really embarrassing and it's scary and you don't quite know who to turn to and you think there's something wrong with you, all of those kind of things. So, a hairdresser is pretty much the first person that a lot of women especially turn to and seek advice from. And that's a great place to start and talk through. But what you have to remember is that it's not a bad thing. Hair loss is experienced for many, many different things. It's not just age and it's not just genetics, which a lot of people think. They always put it down to, oh, well, I'm getting older, or oh, so-and-so in my family had really fine hair. Especially with women, it's so much about hormonal changes. And it's also about stress, and it's also about diet. And that's why Viviscal is such a great thing, that you can take the supplement when you're experiencing it, or just to maintain the health of your hair, Or if you want it to grow a little bit quicker because you're getting married, we want a little bit more length. So there are so many different ways because it will help you to grow faster as well.
Yes. Great. Well, thank you so much for your time today. And if you have any more questions, comment on the video or email us.